Yeah, and in fact, he's still doing a Q&A right now. Basically, the DA's office, Phil, is going to be opposing what's called habeas corpus. That is the argument that they didn't get a fair trial or trials back in the 90s. And he laid out today that he believes that they did get fair trials and that this alleged letter from Erik to his cousin talking about sexual abuse, that the claim being that it was recently found and that it was from before those trials and shows that there was sexual abuse. He said that they have found no evidence that that is authentic or that it is timely or that it really matters in a habeas argument. So this is separate from resentencing, another argument that they're making, that they have been rehabilitated in prison. He said he has not decided on that yet. There is a hearing in March where they will talk about resentencing, and he said he'll get around to that and decide in the next couple of weeks. But another avenue, another door is closing for the Menendez brothers, where he is now going to the court and saying, as a DA of L.A. County, that they should not get habeas and they don't want them to get it.
He laid out precedent. He talked about the amount of times the Menendez brothers have brought this up before. We've got habeas that they dealt with today. He said there were three lanes, really. There's clemency, the governor, and resentencing. I'm curious, he began with saying, hey, we have this video at da.lacounty.gov.
Which we understand is overwhelmed right now, by the way, Phil. The people can't even get on there because everybody wants to see it. It's a different version compared to the Netflix documentary and the Netflix scripted series.
And I'm wondering if you think he did that because there was so much media attention, social media attention surrounding this case, that he wants to give people something to look at as he's laid out the facts of this case.
100%. This is his argument now because there is a huge part of the population that on TikTok and on other platforms, when the Netflix documentary came out, that, let's face it, was very pro-Menendez brothers, that those who weren't alive or didn't pay attention to the trials, that they had a view of the case. And he is saying, here, I am going to give you the legal view of it, the background of it from the DA's office. And it's going to be surprising now, based on how he laid this out today, with all of he talked about how these were bloody, violent murders, how they lied over many years, how they have been rejected any kind of relief from numerous different courts. If he turns around in a couple of weeks and says, but they should be resentenced and get out of prison because they have been rehabilitated in court or in prison, that will be surprising. But he may still do that. He may say, well, all of this, they don't deserve a new trial, but that they have done such and such in prison and that maybe they should be allowed out. That'll be up to him. The previous DA, George Gascon, was very much for their release. Seems like right now Hochman is very much against it, and today laid out quite a case against them.